Hello, and welcome to TMC's How-To Demo Series for Dynamics 365 Business Central, where we explore the features of Business Central for basic tasks within your organization. If you can't find a demo you're looking for, let us know in the comments below, and we'll try to make it happen. In this video, we're going to review some of the built-in assists and efficiencies within Dynamics 365 Business Central. Let's call them tips and tricks. My name is John Hoyt, Solutions Specialist for TMC. Let's get started. In this video, we're going to cover some basic shortcuts inside Business Central. Some keyboard shortcuts to allow you to work with less reliance on the mouse. We'll also look at some tips for searching inside Business Central or for filtering inside Business Central when we're working with lists. Let's see how this works. So we'll start on the home page and some real basics. The help key. Well, the question mark up in the top right corner will get there, but like many products, anytime you need help, if you just do Control F1 on your keyboard, that'll open the help menu for you. Now we're context sensitive, so it knows what page I'm on. It'll take me directly into that part of the help menu. Real useful. Control F1 for help. To refresh the page that you're on, you can just click the F5, the function 5 key on your keyboard, and that'll go refresh everything for you. And if you are certain that you have the ability to do a particular task or function or report inside Business Central, but you don't remember exactly where it lives, you can always open your Role Explorer just by holding down the Shift and then the F12 key. And this will take you to the view where you can see everything that your security profile would allow you to do and navigate directly to that particular task or activity here from that Role Explorer view. I'll navigate back to my home page. In some instances, maybe I'm working with a list. Maybe I'm working with my customers for some reason. And I need to create a new customer record. Well, a new record is just Alt and the N key on my keyboard. I'll create a new business-to-business customer here. The next available number, of course, will get assigned for me, but I want to put in a note to share some information with my colleagues, and I can do that with Alt and the letter O. And now I can put in my new note, share with everybody, say OK. Auto save, of course, so I can simply go back to my list of customers, maybe all the way back to my home page, move on with my next task. Maybe that might be working with something like my sales invoices. So I can navigate to the list of sales invoices, and for whatever record that I'm focused on, I want access to the fact boxes, those surrounding pieces of information that relate to that record. Well, I can do that simply hitting Alt and the F2 key on my keyboard. That will open the fact boxes. When I've learned the information that I need, Alt F2 will again close those. It's just a toggle, open or close the fact boxes over there on the right. I can also change kind of the focus on the page from the narrow view to the wide view and back to the narrow view. That's going to be done with Control F12. Narrow view, Control F12 again, takes me back into the wide view of things. Now I'm going to return to my home page real quick. And we talked about opening the search function earlier. That's with the Alt Q. Now within search, there's a couple of specific things that we'll need to understand. The ways I can make search a little bit more efficient. I can, of course, now just start to put in any word or any phrase or even partial phrases. And search will direct me to that appropriate port of the Business Central system. If I want my search to be case insensitive as it looks through, so instead of looking for proper capitalization or all caps or something like I might find at the beginning of a word, if I put in a ampersand, the @ symbol at the beginning, I'm telling the search function, I want you to be case insensitive for this particular function. Ignore cases when you do the search for these. So that's the ampersand symbol. You also have the ability inside the search function to use the question mark. We use this essentially as a wildcard or a placeholder. I'm not exactly sure of the spelling of something, so I can insert that question mark wherever my doubt might be, and then search will take over from there, using that as, again, a wildcard. Last, I want to pull up something like my chart of accounts. And with all of the lists, we have, of course, the ability to have filters. And I'll open that filter panel over here. And a couple of things when we're filtering. I can choose to filter the list by a variety of different things. Maybe I want to filter by the name field, let's say. If I just put in a couple of values here or a couple of characters, then search will allow me to find that wherever it can. I can include, though, a set of single quotes around those values, and that would require an exact character match inside my search. So single quote at the beginning, single quote at the end, and now when I filter, it's going to find just that specific value. You can use what we call an indefinite unknown character. That would be done with using a asterisk within my filter. This says find it wherever you find it inside that value, and we are going to be case sensitive as we're searching. And if I'm looking inside something that's values or numeric, something of that type, I can say I want you to search for everything except a particular value, and I can use that arrow keys to do that, not equal to. So search within all my balances, but I want you to do that search, show me things that are only going to be greater than 0 or not equal to 0, things of that nature. So just a couple of basic tips on filtering then. And then, of course, once you have those filters created, you can save those filters, reuse them over and over. We start to then refer to them as a view. And within those views, you'll always have access to bring them up each time. So in this video, we've covered a few basic keyboard shortcuts, allowing you to spend less time with the mouse, gain those efficiencies that Business Central is so well known for. We looked at those shortcuts for some general functions, some shortcuts within BC's lists. We talked about how you can use special characters when you're searching, either in the search menu or within the lists themselves, and how you can do some special characters and special functions as you filter inside those lists, and then save those filtered views and reuse those over time. That wraps up this video. If you have any questions or would like to make a suggestion on what we should cover in the next video, please comment down below. I'll do my best to answer your comments, and if you need any immediate technical support, I invite you to visit our website, www.abouttmc.com. Also, don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe to our channel.